This is how we do it. Na 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 na.
Hello, driver. Do you want to get down and feel my fuel? Oh dear, no. Obviously not the driver. It's me, because I have no driver. Might look like I have a lot of money. But anyway, I'm gonna just tell you different ways to save money today, and I hope it's helpful to someone.
Hey girl.
Continue watching.
What? You want some money from me? Why do you think I have so much money? Do you think like I have a bank I keep at home? No, I'm not as rich as you think. What? You actually thought I earned £200,000 in a year? What do you think I do? Smuggle drugs or something? Yeah, I'm gonna be earning that soon anyway. Yeah, by faith. But girl, you need to put yourself together. There's so many things you can do, but I'll tell you some of the tips that I do. And yeah, you can get the Louis Vuitton purse, Michael Kors phone pod or phone purse, Marc Jacobs bag, like things like that, and you get a good living. It doesn't mean you have to buy designer stuff to enjoy yourself or anything like that. But if that's something you want to do, you want to get these things, then you can get them. What I find with you is, one, rather than buy things that you really need, you buy things that you want. And then you're trying to buy things that other people buy when you don't even have the money to afford them. Yeah. Oh, you can actually see me. Yeah, you think I'm on a cruise or something? No, I wish. Not on a cruise. But yeah, that's something I can afford if I plan these things. I work hard for starters, but not as hard as you think. I work smart. And then when I want to buy something, I set some money aside. Yes, I don't just, take my salary and then buy stuff when I can't even pay my rent. One minute. Girl, I was saying. So I don't just take like my salary and buy stuff when I can't even afford this stuff. No, what I do is I pay my debts first. If you pay your debt, then whatever is left you can actually use for your needs before your wants. You put in your wants first. Yeah, so you're buying the beautiful bags when you can't even afford it. Yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be like others, but what's the essence of pleasing other people, with things that you cannot afford? So you buy things you don't need to please people who don't even remember you. No, I don't remember you for those things that you wear or those shoes that you buy. They're fading. Everything you buy is in the process of fading. Now set some money aside for your debt. So say you owe £1,000. If you have some kind of credit allowance that allows you to pay some of that debt, create like a column, put your wants, put your needs, and then pay your bills first of all. I'm not saying you should go without light or water or stuff like that. But set that extra £100 towards your debt so that you can pay that off. If you are owing the companies and you're paying interest on this money, you're owing and you're paying money that you do not have for the interest, and then using the money that you have left with you to buy shoes and bags that are in the process of decaying. Yeah, you definitely are paying a percentage of what you owe. Yeah, that's why you're always in debt. Because you're paying money to these companies and that's the way they make their money. Then when you finish paying your debts, put small money away for what you want to buy for that year. So if you've seen that beautiful Louis Vuitton bag, that you want, or those beautiful shoes from Salvatore Ferragamo, or I don't know, you like those expensive things, or say you want to buy something that is just a tenner or £20 and you're on benefits, then yeah, just set £1 towards that shoe. Have like an envelope marked shoe. So have an envelope for Christmas gifts that you want to buy, for that meal out. Don't go splashing on a meal out when you can actually buy chicken for £2, a bag of chips for £1. Seasoning is like, I don't know, £1. You're gonna have that seasoning the whole year because you don't even cook. You're spending all your money buying stuff outside. You buy that sandwich for £4 and you don't even have any money. Yeah, I say you're in Pret, girl. You're in Pret Manger all the time, spending money that you don't have, trying to impress your co-workers. During my break time, I just bring out my food from my bag and I eat it. But you see that and you laugh all the time. But the thing is, that £4 that you spend, I can actually spend it in a week on food. Yeah, when I cook. How much is pasta? Pasta is like £1. Tomatoes like 33p. Yeah, how much is pepper and how much is yeah, chicken. A whole chicken is like £3. I'm not gonna be eating so much food, especially when you are at work. And then you can buy like like the snack bars from the pound shop. They're like 8 of them for £1 or 6 of them for £1. Buy them and you can buy multiple drinks and have one for every meal. Yeah, this is especially so because you're owing, and like beggars shouldn't be choosers. That's why you might never buy a house, because when people are buying houses, investing your money in a bag. Most of my bags are peeling. Imagine if I used all of my money to buy bags rather than buy things that I really need for myself and my children. Oh yeah, talk about my children. They wear nice clothes. The reason why they wear nice clothes is because I think that branded clothes are durable, not necessarily because I like designer clothes. I've come almost 50 miles from my house to shop here. So yeah, they sell like garden furniture, house furniture, they sell shoes. Next has a clearance shop here, so that's really good. Rather than paying full price, you can just pay half price or less actually when they have the big sales. But the thing is, every time I come here, I grab a bargain. You want to buy a house, you need to save some money as a deposit for the house. No, so why don't you start saving rather than say I would never be able to buy a house, and you're taking all of this money to pay your landlord. Say you pay £1,000 to your landlord every month. Did you know that if you put that money towards a mortgage, that before you know it, you would own that house completely? There's nothing wrong in buying these beautiful things, but you must plan. If you want a good future, you must plan. Except you have plans for that beautiful man to come wicks you off your feet and pay all of your debts, buy you a beautiful house, buy you those bags and buy you those shoes. Yeah, maybe a footballer. You're gonna be a wag, yeah? Remember me in your paradise. But except for that, girl, you need to stop owing. Guy, you need to stop owing. You need to start putting your needs before your wants and buying only things that you can afford. I know that couponing is quite big in America. When you have the buy one get one free in England, many people are too embarrassed to buy them. Who are you embarrassed for? Like, who's gonna come to your house to inspect what you have and stuff like that? Nobody really cares. So do what you need to do by putting yourself first. Don't be embarrassed to buy things in the sale. Also, go for the Christmas sales, have nice things. So rather than buy stuff when it just first comes out, if you know you're in debt, why don't you buy stuff at Christmas time? And nobody cares about whether it's still in trend or not. Like, who really cares whether you're wearing flare trousers or trousers with holes? If you're so bothered about the trendy jeans trousers with holes, then buy a cheap trouser and just bust it. If you want to buy chokers and they're in trend, when the chokers first came out, they were like £20. And I remember buying one of them and thinking, why buy this stupid rope? Although I bought my one cheap, I must confess, it was expensive but relatively cheap. Why don't you start doing your DIYs yourself? So do it yourself. Cut that jeans, make a choker. So many videos on YouTube show you how to make these things. And many things you can do yourself, like costumes for your kids. My friend showed me costumes that she made for World Book Day for her kids. I was like, wow. In fact, 2 mothers were already saying, can we buy this from you? So that's something you can do to save money. There are also food on sale. Why do you run away from that aisle? The shops are not going to sell you products that are already expired. It's going to be used by or best before. So learn the difference between the best before and the used by. Used by means you should use it on that day. Normally for things like dairy, for meat and stuff like that can carry poisons in them and give you a belly ache. But when it says best before, it means that you can still use it after the day. I'm not saying go and keep it for like 1 year, and I'm not saying become a stingy person, but if you're in debt, then these are little things that you can do to get out of debt. Have different envelopes. This is for the kids' shoe, this is for the kids' clothes, this for new furniture. Don't go and buy furniture when you don't have food. Big plasma TV when there is nothing to eat. I hope these little tips have helped. Rather than drive your massive car everywhere, why don't you park your car somewhere and walk around? If you have no money for gym, Then you can walk around, go to the park, jump around, rather than pay £600, £700 a year for gym when you can afford it just because your neighbors are going. Yeah, and then if you need to go around, if you need to go swimming with your kids, go once in a while so that they don't feel left out, rather than paying that monthly fee for them to swim when you know they're never even going to swim because on Saturdays they're in one party or somewhere else, so you're just wasting money. There are different ways to save money. I hope that this has been helpful. Don't go around looking for a pair of shoes for your kids the day before the next day of school when they need those shoes. You can actually buy those shoes when they're in the sale, and then when they need them, you just bring them out. All right then, keep saving and be good. Bye for now. Thanks for watching and subscribe, Delphine.